Yeah, so I am trying out precision farming. They updated it today. It's okay so far. It still has some things I don't like about it, but I think that's just the way precision is on 25. I don't know. What I don't like about it is right now I shouldn't be spreading lime. The way precision worked in 22, the lime would flat just turn off and, well, it'll it won't over apply because I have that setting turned off, but it'll still use lime if you're going over an area that doesn't need lime. And the way precision worked on 22 anyway, is your lime spreader would automatically just stop spreading lime. Like your spinners would still be on and everything. It would stop the drive belt in the bottom of the spreader. And with all the technology that we have in the world today, that's how real spreaders work. So the fact we don't get that in the game kind of sucks. So I don't know, maybe somebody needs to make a auto shut off mod to run like alongside precision farming. Does that make sense, chat? That would be a sick mod. I'd be all about that. I would pay for that mod probably. Just throwing it out there. Full section and rate control. That's how it should be. Yep, exactly. So it is what it is. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? But yeah, it just kind of sucks that we don't have that on here. And then I know with like cedars and planters too, if you go over like a part that was already planted, I'm pretty sure you'll still spread fertilizer, right? Probably seed too. I don't know. I haven't seeded on precision yet. But either way, it kind of sucks we don't have all the fun technology like, you know, real life. And like I said, make it cost more in farm sim. I'm okay with that. Or only make it where the newest stuff can have that. I'm okay with that. But just, we should have it. It's just dudes sitting on the back squeezing limes into a field furiously. I'll take 47 of them. Bring it on. Oh, goodness. There is a... What is that mod? It's a harvester for, like, peas or green beans or something, where it just looks like a truck with, like, a conveyor belt out the side and a bunch of dudes standing there. Like, as in, like, they're, you know, the ones actually picking the stuff. It's kind of weird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it works the way a modern machine, I'll pay 50 grand for a spreader to make this work. You know? I'll pay 50 grand for the technology on this spreader. I don't care. Let's just farm some money. Whoop-de-doo. They should have done the same with guide and steering. Yeah, with the steer assist, sure. Yeah, I agree. It shouldn't be on everything because your older tractors aren't going to have GPS. I mean, or you can add GPS to like an ancient old tractor, you know, with something like an ag leader system or something like that. But that would cost more money, and that's the way it should be. Yes, I agree. I used to run Wobster's guidance steering back in 22, basically GPS, and yeah, it costs 15,000 per vehicle, I believe. Which, you know, for realistic system like an ag leader, that's right around there. So you betcha. I don't mind that stuff at all. I wish we had more of that. It would add a lot more realism, you know. We just don't get that level of realism. It's called Farming Simulator, you know? Come on. Tomato vegetable or not? Yeah. Pay money for modern tech that works. Well, there might be a solar, there might be some solar flares. Sorry, the GPS doesn't work. Try back in 20 minutes. Try back later. Sorry, buddy. Now, I did hear about a farmer one time, or he was out planting in a cornfield. And frantically, the John Deere dealer started calling farmers saying, drop your markers, and he would hang up. There was something wrong with the GPS system. And, like, basically GPS wasn't going to be working anymore. And this is years ago. But they're like, you know, drop your markers, start running old school again, because your GPS is about to stop. So... Science can't get real tech to work, let alone virtual, right? Like, you know, they're super fast servers, yeah. Oh, I kid because I care, chat, you know? You know, it's like I was talking with Plugger, whenever that was, a week and a half ago, and you know, I do rag on the game, but at the end of the day, obviously I like the game. It's fun, but I know there's so much more potential that they could do, and it just could be so much better if they would just, you know, hook up the dial-up internet to their servers, you know? Like, it could just be so much better. So. That's when you know you have a good dealer that cares about their customers. Yeah. Yeah, he just would call markers and hang up. Oh, goodness. Now, like, these marks here, I kind of understand because that's between, like, two different soil types. But, like, this one here, I don't understand, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Don't understand that at all. But that's okay, chat. This is a lot better than it used to be. So, they've definitely made some progress in the right direction with this whole precision thing. I would say, anyway. It does suck that I have to lime everything today, but whatever. At least I don't have to fertilize it too. So yeah. They're gonna ask for donations for servers. Oh, you never know. Track. Wait, I thought this was coming today. Now it says tomorrow. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Oh, you know what? When you order something on Amazon after midnight and it says arriving tomorrow, it doesn't mean when it's daylight. It means tomorrow. Yeah, no, I don't mind those ones that are between soil types. Those marks are okay. I don't mind that at all. The other ones that are out in the middle of a soil type is what I don't understand. So, you betcha. Can't really drive that with that up in the air too well. Oh goodness. Yeah, so tomorrow means tomorrow, not today. Apparently. Who would have ever guessed it, Chad, huh? Not me. It's kind of funny, actually. Kind of funny. Oh, well. So my battery backups are getting here tomorrow, Chad. And then I gotta convince first time that he needs to put the one on his desk, and then we'll be fully battery backup. Server PC, internet switches, modem, router, server PC, stream PC, gaming PC. Everything will be battery backups, like, well, whenever I can get first time to install that battery on his desk. So yeah, Kind of happy about it. Plus Dad's PC, I'm going to give him... So I ordered 2 brand new ones for out here last night. And then I'm going to take one of the ones that I have out here and put it on the server PC. And the other one that I have out here, I'm going to give to Dad. He doesn't need a battery backup, but if nothing else, I told him they're really good surge protectors. So just use it, you know? But yeah. You work with some of this precision stuff. Nice. That's awesome. Do you ever watch Larson farms? They're good on YouTube as well. Millennial's good, but Larson's Larson's are really good. Larson's are great. Did you see they had Chris working for him yesterday, Trent? They're like, if you come for the weekend, we're gonna put you to work on Monday.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of funny. I'm kind of wondering if he's gonna come back for harvest.
Oh, he probably will.
Well, not if he has another job lined up already, but I wonder. It'd be kind of, I don't know. It'd be fun chaos.
Well, we meant to have the sprayer half in, half out, and well,
Yeah.
we only got a quarter.
It was pouring yesterday for them. They've gotten so much rain lately. It is crazy. Absolutely insane. But yeah. But it's a thing, man. I mean, that rain. There's rain gonna come get me here in a little bit, I think.
Yeah, my weather underground app I got saying it's 15% right now.
Oh yeah. I don't know what our chance of rain is today, but based on what I'm seeing on radar, I would say it's pretty good. All right, another empty truck, chat.
I don't know that weather underground app. That's an interesting app.
Isn't that the one that gives you like sarcastic weather forecasts?
No, that's
WTF weather.
Forecast.
Okay.
Well, you can turn it. You can have the profanity filter turned on, like I have, or you can have it where it just tells you the PG version.
I gotcha. Okay, I didn't realize that.
I have the non-PG version turned on, giving me something to laugh at when it's humid out.
I gotcha.
This weather underground app. I think it's the first one that I've seen where you can have dark mode.
Nice. Having quad tracks on the front page is a red flag.
Oh yeah, WT forecast. That's what it is.
So they do have what, 3 quad tracks, Larson's?
8, 4, 3 or 4.
3. 4. They might have 4 actually now. They do have a lot of green stuff too. They run a couple 2 tracks. They have a big, they have 2 8R2 tracks. They have a 9R2 track, and then they have a
9RT.
A 9RT, a 9RX.
9RT and a 9RX.
Yeah, John Deere. So, and John Deere combines. They run 2, what are they? 790s. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
2 790s.
790s. One's leased, one's bought.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff, so you really don't see the quad tracks much because the guys that film don't do a lot of tillage. Like Chet doesn't do a lot of tillage, so thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's popping? But yeah, they farm a lot. They definitely farm a lot. Actually, Trent, I watched Sunny Farms' last video yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Did you watch that one?
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize that their farm had been destroyed by like a weather event.
Yeah, I did not either. I don't think both of us have watched.
They weren't on YouTube back then. It was 5 years ago.
Oh, that's
Never
right,
say.
yeah.
Yeah, they were saying it was before YouTube, and their house got damaged, but it wasn't destroyed. But their sheds were destroyed. Grain bin setup was destroyed. Dryer was destroyed. A cow
Which
got
I didn't even know they
destroyed.
had a dryer.
Yeah, like all that stuff got destroyed. By like I don't know if it was a nadir or straight line winds, but crazy. CK Master Tech. I've never heard of him. I don't know who that is. But yeah, it was kind of interesting. I've always wondered why they had like newer buildings and like, you know, all their grain bins are newer and like they had nothing old. I've always wondered that. Well, makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, dealer support. Yeah, dealer support is massive. You betcha. That's a huge deal. Yeah.
Whether I call it deer.
Yeah. Everything is expensive these days. Absolutely. You betcha. Yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't say that Larsons are like Case fanboys. If anything, they're John Deere fanboys. Oh, man. It is cool, though. They run that John Deere Ops Center. And then they have stuff in their Case tractors. So that all the Case tractors show up on Ops Center, too. It's kind of cool. He's a mechanic that works on Deeres. That's cool. And then even their trucks show up on the John Deere Ops Center, which is kind of cool. So it's like playing Farm Sim using like auto drive, but in real life, you know? Oh, goodness. Just call the truck driver and say, nope, go to that other field. Yeah, but they run 3,000 bushel grain carts or something?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, when they get into harvest, it's unreal. Yeah. They get after it. I'm a huge fan of Larson's. I've watched all their videos for a couple years now. You betcha. I mean, Millennial's good too. I'm not ragging on him. He's good too. But them Larson boys, they get after it. John Deere got ahead of the curve on the management side, yeah. Yes, they did. All right, the long rows are done over here, chat, finally in field 6. Hip, hip, hooray. Goodness me. It's about darn time. Company that John Deere bought and invested in. Well, I mean, big companies have money to go out and buy little companies that have cool technology, you know? It happens all the time. The Aaron's Gravely company, which, you know, Aaron's lawnmowers or Aaron's snowblowers, you might know, or Gravely lawnmowers. It's all the same company. It's owned by the Aaron's family, actually. I've met Dan himself, but you know, he over the years he's bought all kinds of little companies because, you know, they had this one product that he wanted, so he'll buy the whole company, and most of the time he would shut down the companies, but take whatever product, you know, and make it their own. So yeah, if not, we'd have Wagner tractors, maybe. Might have Alice Chalmers too. Alice Chalmers is one I just don't understand. That company was on top of the world. That company made everything back in the day, and they made great stuff. And then for whatever reason, they decided to sell, and just the dumbest thing.
Well, it's kind of like International.
Yeah, International the same way. International and Alice Chalmers back in the day were the powerhouses. International, dude. International made everything. They made refrigerators. They made pickup trucks. They made.
Yeah, but they also they're kind of like Alice, where they kind of almost stretched a little too thin.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the one on, or
Where's my other truck?
that the Growing Corn's friend was talking about
Oh
it.
yeah, Nick McCormick. Yeah.
He's
Yeah, I
saying,
could.
like, Deer was also almost like that too.
Yeah. I can see it.
Like Deer was really close.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Alice, man, they had everything, logging equipment, and you know, dozers and graders, and they had so much equipment. It was unreal. What all they made. I think they had good quality. I don't know. I'm an Alice fanboy, but it's okay. It happens. I mean, I do own 2 Alice jumper tractors IRL, so I might be a little partial to them.
Oh, this is gonna take a minute.
What's that?
Oh, Harvest 55.
Oh yeah.
Like
I can see
2
that.
hours.
Nice. All right, so we are off to field 5. I do need to stop this. I need to wait up here at this intersection for the other truck. To stop the other truck so it doesn't go back to 6. Here in a second, but he's on his way southbound right now on the main road. Or is it actually southbound now, chat? I don't know. No, it is.
Wow, gave me a tractor with an actual appropriate tractor for this cultivator.
Nice. Yeah, I had a big cultivating contract last night on one of the fields, but it gave me either the little Ford or the little Versa with that big one again. I was like, nope, I'm not taking that contract.
They usually will give you like the big Ford and big Versailles, but
Still not big enough.
it's only 470 instead of 600.
Yeah. Although I was surprised, our disc arrow that we have, the Landau,
Yeah.
it works on just regular cultivating contracts. I was surprised by that.
Yeah. All you gotta do is change it to a disc.
Nope.
And then
Didn't even have to change it. I used it on 61 to help on that cultivating contract last night. It worked fine. And it's set for a mulcher / disc. So I was impressed. I was happy. Actually, that field, I cultivated that field in like an hour last night. Between the one it gave me and ours. I was very impressed. Old Man Deere didn't see any of the tractors the company made. Yeah, Old Man Deere was a plow guy. I do believe.
And he's the one that made the very first plow.
Yeah. And then the Waterloo boy was the first tractor, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Like
Which
all
I haven't seen one of those in IRL. I'm surprised that Tom Renner guy doesn't have one, but haven't seen a Waterloo boy. I have seen the, what is it, the WA-17 and the WA-14 or whatever, where there's only like a couple of those that they made. That Tom Renner, he has one of each. So pretty cool to see that. Those tractors are cool. A couple years ago at his farm show, they actually had them out working. There was one on a plow and one on a disc. Last year at his show, they were just sitting in parked in a line, but still cool to see it. Just to know there's only like a handful of those tractors like ever made. And he has one of each, and they are beautiful. They're not super restored or anything, but they are still beautiful tractors. And actually, he has one, supposedly like the first tandem tractor, which is 2 John Deeres. I forget what models they are, but it was made, I think the story of the tractor, and there's actually like a sign on the tractor that says this, that tractor was tandem by a guy who lived next to the Steiger brothers. Like, you know, the guys that invented the Steiger tractors, the 4-wheel drive, you know, articulated tractors. They like, supposedly, I don't know. That's the story I've heard. It's kind of cool. But yeah. Steiger's another one too. That could they had a bit of a name going for him there for a while. And whatever happened there, they sold out or partnered with or whatever.
But Steiger?
Yeah.
They got bought out by Case.
Case back in the day, yeah. They were making tractors for a lot of people though, them Steigers. It's pretty cool back in the day.
And that's the background of why they called it Case Steiger and a Case Steiger quad track.
Yep. Where's that GPS line at for that skipper? Oh, not a skipper. Okay, cool. Could use a little bit of work. But that's okay. 2 + 2. You have 40 or 50? Holy cow, that's crazy. 40 or 50 tractors, huh? That's a lot of tractors. Wow. Oh goodness, yep, 2 + 2 fan club. He's got one of those too, that Tom Renner guy. Telling you, if you're into rare tractors, especially the green variety, if nothing else, it's worth looking up videos of his collection. He's walked Big Tractor Power through his collection a few times. And he'll tell you the story on every tractor, like, oh, that's serial number 1, or that tractor has 100 hours on it, and it's from, you know, the 50s or 60s or whatever. Like, it's a wild collection. And it's awesome. He's got, I forget what model IH combine, but it's serial number 1, and he was out combining corn with it 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, when we were at his place. It's like, well, that's cool. So yeah. Oh, you have 8 or 10. I gotcha. 40s and 50s tractors, you have 8 or 10. I gotcha. That's cool. That's pretty awesome. All right, another field done, chat. We're starting to run out of fields to do here, so that's good. Be done here in a couple minutes. Although we do have field 1, and field 1's kind of a monster. We'll be okay. Alright, we'll just park this guy right here, grab some more lime while we're here. And we'll be good. Hit the button. All right. Off to the next one. This is actually my first time doing, well, I did help seed, I guess, a little bit out here in field 12. This is our newest pickup. It was kind of spendy, but it was definitely worth picking up. So yeah, definitely worth it. Heck yeah, dog. Yeah, Jeff, I don't mind the way this is working. It's a little awkward, some of these, but it's not bad. It's better than it used to be. I just wish the like individual shutoffs worked. Or not individual shutoff, but like automatic shutoffs, that's the word. I wish that part worked. But unfortunately it does not work. Oh, that's not I was like, surely we own the next field. That's 18. I was thinking it was 4. 4's over there. Never mind. That's funny. All right, I got lime on the brain, chat. Sorry. All right. Man, I don't get some people, chat. That's all I have to say. My aunt, I don't get it. She's like a bull in a china shop all the time. Anyway. You sold a 1943 formal coat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The big lizard plow, do we use high hitch or low hitch? Do I have a big lizard plow? This is the only lizard plow I have. That's the only one I got. So I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about, Badger. I don't know. All right. I don't have any modded subsoilers. I don't have any modded subsoilers. So I don't know. I don't have that. There's a 22 and 26 meter. No. No, Badger, I haven't used that one, man. Sorry. I don't think I would like something like that was that big. I do have this John Deere that is 16.7, but that's actually like a field cultivator, but it counts as a plow. Or as the Minnesotas would call it, Minnesotans, a digger. We will have that eventually. Right now, we just have the little lizard subsoiler, cultivator, chisel, whatever you want to call it. Ripper, whatever. That's all we have right now. So yeah, I have not used that other one. I think I know what you're talking about. I think Matt uses it. But I could be wrong. That's a little too much for me. Which is crazy considering we're on a 4X map and the fields are huge, but that's fine. It's fine. A lizard on a front edge and stone pick. Oh, we don't run field stones, but yeah, you could. You definitely could. I don't like doing tillage and then running it over right away. There's something weird about that to me. Just throwing it out there. Something weird about that. You know, you're leaving tire marks. I don't like doing that. It's probably years of running a walk behind tiller and being told, we'll just say told, by Dad not to leave any footprints out in the field. So same thing when you're doing tillage with something with a tractor. Don't leave tire marks. Same deal, you know. Told, chat. Just told. Not aggressively, I swear. Okay, maybe it was aggressive. The best part now is if Dad does any kind of like tilling or anything and he'll like leave a footprint or two sometimes, I always call him out for it. You told me when I was a kid I wasn't allowed to leave footprints. Why are you allowed? Saying, gotta call him out. Gotta call him out, chat. Gently told with a 2x4. Nah, I was never like hit as a kid. That was not an issue. We never had to deal with that. I think a belt came out one time, to be honest, and that was enough. You know, I wasn't even hit with it. I was like, okay. I was also the youngest of. I'm the youngest of 7. So by the time I was around, mom and dad just didn't really care anymore. You know, I could pretty much get away with anything when I was a kid, and yeah, mom and dad just don't. They just didn't care. So, they just frankly didn't care anymore. So, yeah. Or my older siblings would, you know, take care of me, you know, beat me up a little bit. So it happens, you know, definitely happens. But I guess you could say I was the good kid. Never really got in trouble or nothing like that. Did I run out there or something? What happened there? Nothing. We need to go this way. Okay. Let's go this way. It's something with the planting pattern is weird here, so it's throwing me off. You got pepper tongue in the shop with dad, no issue. Yeah, parents didn't really care about swearing as long as it wasn't like excessive. They didn't really care about it, to be honest. Yeah, it was pretty relaxed around the Puma Plow house growing up. I think I got grounded one time for like 5 minutes. And that was it. Again, if I really did anything too crazy, my older siblings would pretty much, you know, like when when mom and dad occasionally wouldn't be home, which was very rare for mom not to be home. But every once in a while something would come up, you know, and the older siblings were in charge, and if we were being annoying, we got put in the quote-unquote penalty box. Big hockey fans back in the day, the older siblings, and the penalty box meant we had to go and basically sit on top of the clothes dryer. That was where we had to just go and sit, because there was no toys, there was nothing to do, there was no TV obviously or anything like that. And that's where we had to go if we were in trouble when the older siblings were watching us. We had to go to the penalty box. So you didn't want to go to the penalty box because it sucked. There was nothing to do. So, yeah, mom and dad wouldn't enforce that, but the older siblings would. So other than that, we were pretty chill around here. But yeah. Kind of funny. Kind of insane to think about it now. Like, yeah. It was the 90s, man. Things were different back then, you know? Things were different back then. I just wanted to play Sonic and be left alone, you know? Or some hand-me-down, like, NES, you know? Or Tradders. I played a lot of, like, tractors, carpet farming, you know? A lot of that when I was younger. That's okay. Learning your actions have consequences, yeah. Yeah, I might have to go set the penalty box, chat. I don't want to do that. Oh, man. You're right. You're not wrong, Chris. Or Chef, yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, if somebody today was like, yeah, I made my kid go sit in the penalty box, it's on top of the clothes dryer, and they just couldn't do anything, yeah, that would be, the feds would be getting called nowadays. But back in the day, sure, it's fine. We used to throw hockey fights too. But we don't need to talk about that. We would only do that when mom and dad weren't home. But anyway, it's fine. No big deal. Oh man. I mean, siblings, that's just the way it is. That's the way it used to be anyway. Siblings would beat up on each other, right? That's just the way it was. So yeah. Second wind is going. How are you? Welcome in. It's a going good. We're just doing a little lime spreading. Trying out precision since they updated it today. So yeah, and watching here, chat, you ready for this? Look at them clouds out there. I don't know if they look impressive, but they look impressive. Ka-chow. I mean, look at that. A little dark out there, you know? Just saying.
Oh, I gotta get my Predator Omega pack over to me.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I was kind of tracking along with left earlier.
Oh, okay. Your sister.
Well, if left isn't already at his little drop-off point, he's gonna get a little wet.
Nice. Nice.
There's a couple cells that have a little red in them.
Boy. Siblings. Preparing you for your life, right? Alright, chat. Guess what? We need another trailer lime. It's like the never-ending process here. It will end though. We got like 3 fields left. So we're getting there. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and move this this guy over to field 1 now. So why not? I should be good to at least finish over here, and then we'll be in 4 in 1. We can use the same point for both those fields. So, no, don't go refill. No. Stay here. Goodness me. Yeah, it's getting there, Trent.
Oh, I guess it's... Yeah.
Not too bad.
I usually don't like to zoom in because it just arches the picture.
Yeah. They turned out better than you. I don't know if you exactly know where I'm at, do you, Trent? Without giving away anything? Like, you know roughly where I'm at, right?
I know of town, that's it.
Okay. I gotcha. You know the town, that's good enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, left was actually like, he was...
Left was in my front yard, yeah.
Well, not only that, but for me...
Oh, okay.
I could have had a left. I could have actually seen left today because he was driving past the one drop-off point. It's like, oh, you should see a co-op here. Your next right. Oh,
The question is, though, would you have waved at him?
I would have took a picture.
I spy a lefty. That's funny.
That's what happened the last time I was at the one Loves that he went past.
Welcome to Loves.
Because I saw one of...
Oh, these company trucks, yeah.
Company trucks, but he said that was from a different terminal.
Gotcha.
But
the good thing about this rain, at least right now, there's no warnings or anything with it, so I'm not too concerned about it right now.
we actually need rain over here.
Yeah, I know you guys do. It's crazy.
There's some corn that was starting to pineapple.
Nice. You know what? I don't think Dad, maybe he didn't check the rain gauge at the farm yesterday. He didn't tell me how much rain we got.
So I checked yesterday at the other rain gauge, and it said it only got a tenth. But through some other people on like Facebook said like they got like near an inch.
Oh, dang. Scoot,
Or
how
I
much rain did you get?
Do what?
How much rain did you get?
I haven't gotten any yet.
Sorry, we're just talking about rain, you know. Hi, Scoot. How's it going?
Good, how are you? I do have a severe thunderstorm on for like till like 9 o'clock.
Nice. Just chilling, spreading some lime, you know. That's all we're doing, or all I'm doing right now. I got some gnarly looking clouds I'm looking at out there, but it's okay. It's so good.
Well, as long as they're outside, they're not inside, like, you know, farm sim logic.
True. Anybody here enjoy country music? Oh, although like some 90s country, yes. And then of course like T Swift, but you know. No, so there's some really good 90s country I'll listen to sometimes. It's been a while, but yeah. That was before it was all like, my dog, my truck, you know. Just saying. Puma the Swifty. Listen. I wouldn't say that I'm like the biggest T Swift fan ever. But of Luke, yeah, I am Luke Combs after all. I'm not the biggest Swiftie ever, but her music it's enjoyable. It is. It's catchy. So therefore it gets stuck in your brain, you know? So yeah. That's all I got to say. I don't hide the fact that I've listened to Taylor Swift. I think everybody pretty much does that. That's okay. Do I own any Taylor Swift music? Do I have any albums? Do I have the... no, I've never seen a concert. I don't watch any of that. I don't do that, but... I have 0 Swiftie bracelets, actually. Drugs are catchy, too. Doesn't mean they're a good idea. Fair play. Fair play.
It took a real sharp turn.
Yeah. It did, yeah. Swift bitch. I don't own anything Taylor Swift. No, I don't. But her music's catchy, I'll say that much. It is. Oh, gosh. With that Travis Kelce pillow cover, I mean, no. I do own a Chiefs hat. That's the only Chiefs thing I own. Just a hat. Right here next to me, actually. It was on top of my Cardinal hat. But yeah. To a 4-day. Interesting. Did you guys see any of that Ozzy Osbourne, the Black Sabbath, like, farewell concert, basically, that they put on last weekend? That was wild. It was like a 9-hour concert. Now, obviously, like, Ozzy didn't perform for 9 hours, but that was... If I would have known that was going to be a thing, I didn't know about it ahead of time, I maybe would have paid for the live stream of that. It was sick. I've seen a lot of clips of it. It was really good. I'm an auger guy and a Swiftie. Oh god. Got the high points on TikTok? Yeah, me too. I pretty much, yeah. Yep. And I never was like a huge Ozzy fan. I mean, obviously there's some really good, some bangers, like, you know, Crazy Train is a great song, you know. I couldn't tell you like 5 Ozzy Osbourne songs or Black Sabbath songs, but there is some good music there. It's iconic music, honestly. So, like Crazy Train, it's such a good song. Oh yeah. Now, I really didn't know who Ozzy Osbourne was back in the day, and before their reality show, The Osbournes. That show was so good. It wasn't real at all. It was all completely staged, but it was a great show. It was very entertaining back in the day. Just saying, it's great. Great show. Oh yeah. Mama, I'm coming home. Oh, especially this one he did at the concert. It was wild, yeah. No, I'm not going to change your mind. I'm going to try. Yep, that's a good one too. Definitely a good one. I was obviously, when I was mowing grass Sunday at the farm, I always have my earbuds in, my noise canceling earbuds, and they're Bluetooth, so I was listening to music, and Ozzy's bio, interesting. There was a my 80s playlist that was playing on Sunday when I was mowing. It was playing Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. Okay, great song. And we have this rabbit at the farm, and this thing ran out in front of me when I was mowing. And so I kind of I was like, all right, I'll chase the rabbit with the lawnmower. Sure. I mean, not a good idea, but I was trying to chase it away from our shed because it wants to get inside of our shed when the door's open. And next thing I know, I ended up out in where like it's open garden right now. So it's just like open dirt, but like where we had our pumpkins last year, I ended up way out in there because I couldn't stop. I had the machine going full speed and I couldn't stop. And then I was like, oh God, I gotta not do that. That's a bad idea. But, you know, Welcome to the Jungle was on and I just got pumped up, you know? So yeah, we'll blame it on, you know, Axl Rose. How about that? It's a thing. But that's okay. So it really got me fired up. God, the lime on this field's awful, chat. What is this soil? Oh, it's a different soil type. That's part of what's going on here. Okay. You betcha. You betcha. You betcha. Oh, I love 80s like hair metal. Yes. I pretty much only, if I'm gonna listen to music, which is usually like when I'm mowing grass, I pretty much only listen to like an 80s slash like Queen playlist. It's basically just a bunch of Queen music and other related like 80s music. Yeah, that's my jam. That's like my favorite stuff. I mean, I listen to like I like Nirvana too. Nirvana's good. I grew up listening to a lot of Nirvana music. Like that kind of stuff, but mostly like 80s hair metal. Yeah. I'm all about it, dude. I'm all about it. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, I'm here for it. Betcha. Iron Maiden, probably. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I know. Like, I'm really bad with like group slash artist and names of songs, but probably. Yeah. TNT, because it's dynamite, that one? Yeah, I should post that playlist I listen to all the time. It's great. It's just like banger after banger. And then occasionally there's like a weird song on there, like, I don't know, there's some weird ones too, but it's mostly bangers. Where'd that other truck go? Oh, he went back over there, huh? Whoopsie, forgot to change the other truck to come over here, apparently. Not bad, chat. Not bad. All right. But yeah, like, anything from Queen, I'm all about it, for the record. Any song from Queen, bring it on. And not just the, like, the popular ones either. Anything. I'm not saying I've heard them all, but I've heard a lot. Send me Spotify links on Discord. Sure. Send them over. Why not? Heck yeah. I do occasionally look for other playlists besides the one I always listen to, because I listen to it a lot when I mow. So sometimes I need something, something a little different to listen to, you know? But yeah. I'm such a nerd. But this one, I've a few times, I've mowed the grass listening to the Halo, like, playlist basically on Spotify, like just Halo music. Because I don't know how many people have played the Halo games over the years, but they have some fantastic music in them. So, betcha. GM or General, it doesn't matter, whichever. General's probably better. Yeah, General's fine. Spotify does have banger playlists, yeah. Yeah, it really does. Or as I like to call it, Spadoofadoo. Don't ask why. Don't ask. I'll check them out later, though, for sure. I'm here for it. Need a Spotify channel. Oh, maybe. You never know. You never know. All right. Let's go get that other truck, chat, real quick. So, Swifties call it. Wow. Wow. I've actually cut grass before to the Game of Thrones playlist on Spotify. Because again, Game of Thrones has some banger songs, you know, some music in it too. Absolutely fantastic music in it. So yeah. But it's alright. Bangers, chat, I'm telling you. Actually, if there's ever a time I need to test bass on anything, I always pull up the Halo one. Because Halo has some great tracks with some good bass in them. Just saying. You gotta put a couple pictures of Plow in the 25 channel. Okay, I'll check it out in a second. Let me get this filled up.
Man, how many things he's gonna post?
I'm here for it, bro. Bring it on. Bring on the music. Never enough.
Don't get it.
Alright, this guy will go to 1. Actually, I was having trouble. I think it was last week one night. I was having trouble with my soundbar. Like, the subwoofer part wasn't working. And so to test it, I fired up, like, the Halo Spotify playlist. And then I got really nostalgic, and I downloaded Halo Master Chief Collection. I want to play Halo now.
God, we gotta clear another thing.
Oh yeah, okay, I know that Plow. Yeah, I don't run that Plow. But I think I've seen that Plow in the Mud Hub. Boomer fashion from your phone.
And clear another notification I checked.
What's up, Dan?
What else did we add?
Do what?
What else besides precision did we add?
That's it?
That's it?
I think so.
Did they finally fix it? Is it fixed enough now?
It's working better. It still doesn't have like the shutoffs for when we like go over ground that's already limed, let's say. But it does seem to be working better, so I'm running it. I'm almost done liming everything. Which
Even
is
though
just,
all those fields just got limed.
yeah, it's kind of the crappy part to turn it on when I did. I should have thought about it, but I knew if I didn't turn it on, there was going to be 1,000 questions in chat today about, hey, have you seen it? So I was like, I kind of have to turn it on because I did say the whole time that if they update it, I'll try it out again. So I had to be a man of my word.
Mm.
So precision it is, and I've been liming for almost 3 hours now. So, but it's okay. It's fun.
But hey, you fast timed one day like you said you would.
I did last night, yeah. Actually, fun fact about that, Dan, I got a cultivating contract for 61, so 61's no longer clover.
Nice.
So that might have taken like a little over an hour to cultivate. I had 2 out there running. It was pretty great.
Speaking of last night, I saw you got my hint.
One hint.
when I did the auto drive over those other fields with you in the roller.
Oh yeah, I was in the house getting food.
It wouldn't let me hire it on
Yeah.
course play, and I didn't want to create the job
Yeah.
through regular. So I was surprised it let me auto drive you.
Yeah, when I came back, I just hit H. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is where I need to work.
I guess this is what they're telling me to do. I ended up looking over there and I saw you working. I was like, oh, John got my hint.
I should have just like got out of the thing before I left. I always preach that, and
Yeah, it's all good.
I failed it. So
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, I would have done more contracts last night, but you know, Scoot and I had to work today, so.
It's good. No worries. I got 120 something thousand for doing field 6, which good thing, because we would have been out of money if I didn't do it. So wait, is this drive-throughable? To a point.
To a point, because we got people that we had an AI that got stuck on that wall previously.
I gotcha. By the way, the neighbor is cutting his grass, the part right by the right here, chat. So if you hear it, I do apologize. So yeah. Okay, so here's my opinion. They're community managers. They have 2 of them that work at Giant Software. The one, he's fairly new, and I don't have too much to say about him. He seems whatever. But the one that's here in North America, how do I say this without like, I don't think he should be employed with Giant Software. I don't think he's the man for the job.
How do I say it without being slandering?
Yeah, he just doesn't, he doesn't do as good of a job as I feel like he should be doing. That's all I have to say. It's nothing against him, like, personally. I don't have anything to say against him personally, because I don't know the guy. I've talked to him, like, 3 times in my chat. He used to come in here and try to sell stuff. But beyond that, I have no idea about the guy personally. But I don't think he does as good of a job as he probably could or should. But that's all I have to say.
What are they supposed to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do? Even go load up that soy milk?
No. Like, what is whoever this dude, what is his job supposed to be?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess the job of a community manager is to, like, basically take feedback from the community and like, you know, take it to the team, and then, you know, maybe provide answers about like, you know, problems. I don't know.
So like the issues that you've brought up in the past, and their answer was to not send you the
Yeah.
the pre-game whatever.
Well,
Or
it's
the
different,
advanced?
Different stuff, yeah,
Yeah.
whatnot. So I don't know. It's whatever. The past is past. I don't really care anymore. But
You still play the game, so that's all that matters.
yeah, I mean, I still like the game. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like there could be a lot more communication. There could be a lot, just a lot more. Things could be a lot better. Modders and Reddit do it better. Yeah. True. Yeah, Jeff, I saw that you said you got fed up with their Discord and literally left their Discord. It's pretty bad, man. Not gonna lie. Not on your part, but like, you know, yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't understand. Well, but here's the thing though, Jeff, if you really watch, and I don't know exactly who you're talking about. I don't need you to name drop. Obviously, I don't name drop what I'm going to say here, but you know, I've talked critical about Giants in the past, and I will talk critically about them in the future. But what's funny is when a Giants partner, and you got to think, Jeff, that's also, in my opinion, these guys, which you can DM me who you're talking about. I'd actually be curious, but these guys that are Giants partners, of course they're going to talk positive about Giants stuff, right? Because they're getting paid by Giants. But B, when they do talk critically of them, it's hilarious to me. Because it's like, oh, 5 minutes ago you just said they're the best thing ever. Now you're going to talk trash. It's great. You muted everything, only there for the farm badge. Interesting. Wow, Tomcat. Oh, yeah, no, it makes sense, Jeff. I mean, it's his job to say everything they do is the best, of course. So, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could be better. You know, their whole partner program, I feel like, is kind of a waste of time. That's why I'm not a partner. There's lots of reasons. But there's no exclusivity about it. They'll give partner to anybody. Oh, you've played Farm Sim 2 times? On Twitch? Okay, here, you're a partner. There's no exclusivity. Like, what's the point? I don't quite understand their whole thing. So, Matt, Tactical Matt, we're good. I'm just complaining about Giant software, so.
Just another day at the farm.
Just another day in the office, you know? And you know, even when the Giants community guy did come in here, you know, back in the day, he was only here to sell stuff. And really the only reason he actually was here is because somebody used to hang out here that he was friends with, I guess you could say, or whatever. I don't know exactly what was going on there, but I feel like that's the whole reason he was even here, was to was to sell stuff. And as a community manager, I feel like that is part of your job. But you could go about that in a whole different way.
You gotta read the room sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah, read the room. And maybe don't ask a streamer why he hasn't applied for partner in front of, like, live in front of everybody. You know? Like, maybe don't do that. Not very professional in my book, but yeah.
Yeah, that's email you send to the manager.
Yeah. Do what?
I said, yeah, that's an email you send to the streamer's manager.
Yeah, or just send to the streamer.
Yeah, I was just giving you another hat guy. Just take the compliment.
But yeah, maybe don't ask live in front of everybody why a streamer's not a partner of Giants, you know? Back in the day, geez, words are hard sometimes. I'm gonna get in trouble. Yeah, back in my day, games worked when they came out too. Exactly. And now, My audio just broke again. That's twice today, chat. Oh, boy.
So when I spawned in at Copper Creek.
Make sure to ask the streamer how much money they make. Because your servers are bad, it should feel bad. That should have been my answer. Your servers suck. I can't be a partner. Oh, God. All right, so chat, we're just going to go with no game sound for a few minutes here. It's going to be a little awkward, but, you know, Giants updated the game today. Just remember that. Glad they fixed the, I'm glad they fixed it, you know? Oh, Tomcat, you're not wrong. Everything is early access today, even if it's not supposed to be. Yeah. You realize today was update 10, right? This game's been out since November. We're at 10 update. Well, it's about an update a month. Yeah. Really? Anyway. I actually went and looked at 22 today, but I can't remember. I think it's on, it was 22 was version 1 point something. 15, 14, something like that. So like we should be almost done with the updates on this game. Or something like that. I doubt it. Because there's still things like audio randomly breaking. But don't worry, they fixed the fence issue from, 22 today. So that's good. Chad, I'm not trying to hate on Giants. Trust me, I love the game and I want the game to be better, which is why I talk negatively about them sometimes, At the end of the day, I'm gonna play the game regardless if the audio works or not, Just saying.
It's constructive criticism.
Yeah. Right, Sean? They did fix a few things today. There is no new farm game. That's the problem, Sean. There's no competition.
There was one, but they ran out of money.
Yeah. Like cattle and crops.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yep. Want to use what's in there? What's stuck in there? Oh, we got a truck stuck in the thing right there.
Whoever's driving by
Scoot.
field 6
Yeah, he's
or
got
5.
Anyway, I'm gonna try not to grumble too much more, Chad, I swear. But anyway, I think the community management side of everything could be a lot better. Just throwing that out there. Are you bringing the other lime spreader down here?
Was.
Okay, you're fine. I got 1 pass left on this field and then just 8. But I'm going to have to go fix my audio, so. Somebody can have this. I mean, I've only been liming for like 3 hours today, so. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. I don't know why that guy routed through there. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. But yeah,
I don't
it's
know why he's going to Phil.
Is he fairly full?
He's like 70-some%.
Just bring him over here then. Don't let him go fill. We actually need to get down to 1 truck. Since we're almost done here. It's probably when I moved him from field to field, I didn't catch that he wanted to go refill. It's on me. I'm the problem. Hi, it's me. This game is really weird without sound chat. Just throwing that out there. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's okay. All right. So this thing will be full. I will Yeah, hop out here in a second, I guess. You betcha. All right. Thank God for auto driving course play. Yeah. Combining auto drive and course play is difficult. Is it? If you have any questions, feel free. I'll try to help as much as possible. Just saying, with combining them and whatnot, using them at the same time. Well, just remember, you know, they tried the whole like go-to AI worker. That was their attempt at auto drive, basically, and they, as far as I'm concerned, miserably failed.
So, Johnny.
Yo, don't talk about it. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Getting a little friendly there.
No.
Maybe.
Post in TeamSpeak what it is, Trent. Don't say it out loud. I know exactly what you're gonna say. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
My red mouse. There it is.
All right, I'm gonna send that truck home, Scoot. Because that truck's basically done. Or we're basically done spreading line. We got one field here. And then I'll take this guy back to 8.
There you go, Scoop.
And then I'll go restart. So you have the other spreader is basically full. That's one way to put it, right? Yeah. Oh, goodness. All right. So this thing's here, and then...
That's being discreet even in TeamSpeak.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. All right, chat, we got to restart our game again because the audio broke for the second time today. So
Quit breaking it, John.
it's not me, dog.